Delete that footage.
What's good, my little community? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing LiTTyENT. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now guys, today the F3 in the UK continues once again, and this time it seems that footballers have been dragged into the situation. Our very own Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard, after they were taking pictures with public enemy number one, Wiley Coyote. And we're going to break this down in way more detail, but you already know what you got to do. You just got to like, comment, subscribe to keep up to date every time I drop a banger like this one. And hit that noty, because you ain't in the E, so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you didn't already know, Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford were in Dubai, where they seem to have met up with Wiley and took a picture with him at a party. Something that in regular circumstances you would think wouldn't cause a ruckus at all.
Well, you wrong, Lando Calrissian.
Because soon after, a media outlet called the Jewish Chronicle commented saying English footballers pictured partying with disgraced rapper Wiley. And of course, there were a bunch more posts like this bashing the two football stars for their partying endeavors. And as we know, Backlash is basically the equivalent of an iPhone alarm for publicists. And they're going to do everything in their power to try and turn it off. So they clearly woke up these footballers out of their slumber and said, hey, you guys, you gotta sort this one out. Marcus Rashford had this to say. This picture has been brought to my attention, which I understand now, given context, could easily be misconstrued. I would like to reinforce that I do not and will not condone discriminative language or behavior of any kind aimed at the Jewish community or any other community. I truly believe that tackling anti-Semitism in and outside of the game requires a greater level of attention and should very much form part of the game's anti-racism stance. Jesse Lingard then said, I've been made aware of a photo circulating currently that can easily be misconstrued. I want to make it clear that I do not condone any form of racism whatsoever. And the one thing I love about both of their responses to this is that they're both acting like they had no idea that the picture was being taken, and they have no idea that they were with Wiley. Like, they're not both looking into the camera and smiling with pure joy. What do you mean this picture has been brought to my attention? I'm pretty sure you knew what the picture was, mate. Come on. Come on, boys. Like, I mess with you guys, but I just gotta call the caparoni where I see it.
Cap.
I'm sure they probably have the same publicist, to be honest, because they both said something like, oh, it could be easily misconstrued and blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. We're all very fascinated.
I mean, of course, they're right. You know, just because they took a picture with Wiley doesn't mean that they condone what Wiley has previously said and what he stands for. Wiley actually responded to the backlash that these two young gentlemen were receiving, and he had this to say.
Mate, whoever wants to take pictures with each other, just let them take the pictures, mate. You know what I'm saying? If I see someone, one of my friends, in a picture with someone I do not like, I'm not going to make up a fuss. I just carry on my life. Let people take pictures with whoever they want, mate. You know what I'm saying?
In layman's terms, who cares?
I don't care.
Let people do whatever they want to do. And of course, as with all things these days, people on the internet were getting a full-on journalistic hard-on to this picture, and everyone and their grandma has an opinion. Ben Obese JT? Yeah, I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I'm not going to try and pronounce it again. Marcus Rashford training in Dubai and hanging out with Wiley, a vile anti-Semite. Hard to believe those sincere social media posts full of emotional intelligence are actually written by him, rather than tightly scripted by his PR agency. The hypocrisy of still taking the knee. To which Bucko TB or Michael Buck Maris said, Andrew was pictured with a young girl, so by this logic, he's a pedo, right? But you have no voice on that, do you? Or all the people pictured with Epstein. Rashford.
You're a donut. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're stupid. Dumb.
Sorry, that's just funny. Rashford put out his statement. What more do you want? Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a publicist, I can tell you that much.
You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
Little D Music said, Remember when John Terry was openly racist to Anton Ferdinand and still manages to have jobs at Aston Villa and Chelsea? Rashford and Lingard take a pic with Wiley and need to do a press conference to condone it. Have the same energy all around then. I can't lie, that is very true.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigger on the floor.
And finally, Father Alfonso says, what are these names? Wiley going to smack you when he next sees you. Don't take a picture with me and then do tweets worth of apologies. Which, you know, is true to a certain extent, but when you're in the position that Marcus and Jesse are at, you know, they kind of can't stay as 10 toes as we would like them to. You know, they have to have an element of PR in there to try and mop up the situation. So really and truly, they could have said, I just took a picture with him, who cares, it's not that deep. But they can't obviously say that. They kind of have to do a lot of damage control when you're in the positions that they're in. So I can't really knock them for that, to be honest. But I can knock them for acting like they didn't know the picture existed. Like, oh, this just came to my attention. Nah, come on. Stop the cap.
Why these niggas capping so hard?
But as you can clearly see, it looks like it's all kicking off on social media and everyone's giving their opinion. So, and I'm sure you guys want to know what my opinion is. So
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think is the issue, if any, with Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard taking a picture with Wiley? You let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But on the road to 800 subs, you already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the only LiTTyENT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else do you do with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?